If you are a fan of movies, comic books or games, in June there is only one place to come to meet your idols. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Supernova. In this weekend's lineup you can meet actors from Buffy, Harry Potter, Star Trek and even the one, the only, Mini-Me.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
The Austin Powers movies in particular have been making people laugh for a really, really long time. Are you surprised when people come up to you and like quote lines back at you?
Yeah, I am. I've been traveling all around the world and, you know, I'm just surprised that everybody knows me.
Yeah.
So it's actually very, I'm happy, I'm glad.
Could you give advice to anybody when they're coming up to you and asking for your autographs? What's the best thing they can do to surprise or impress you?
Actually know my name.
Where? Is there anything that's really stood out to you in events like this that really surprise you?
It's hard to surprise me anymore, but usually a lot of people like dress up in costumes and really get into the characters that they love. They take so much time to do that, and I think that's awesome.
So it's been 20 years since you made your last film appearances. I mean, does that give you kind of a different perspective on it now? Does it seem kind of different to you?
I absolutely love what I'm doing now. There was a period where I was just kind of over it. I worked the first 20 years of my life, and you give up a lot as a kid to do what I did, and so now I'm having the best time I've ever had.
I am a tree.
Is it fascinating to you to see that, you know, the films keep on generating new audiences every year?
Absolutely. I'm very proud of this. I mean, I even have grandkids. You know, I mean, third generations who love the movie, and I mean, there's not a lot of movies out there that are like that.
Good to meet you, pal. Thank you.
Eric Roberts, you go to events like this all around the world. Why do you think people like to come meet people like you?
Because it's fun. For Christ's sake, we grew up watching these people in movies and don't get to go see them.
Do you ever get surprised at the sheer level of detail that you get from fans?
No, because I'm a movie fan, and I can tell you all the details of all my favorite films down to the nth degree. I understand.
You've been in a lot of different productions. I'm wondering, what is the one that fans come up to you and talk to you most about?
Every airport I've ever been in since 1984, I hear, "Charlie, they took my thumb." Every airport I'm in. They took my thumb, Charlie!
Now, you're in a very rarefied group of people who've managed to play themselves on the TV show Entourage. How do you go about approaching playing Eric Roberts?
On Entourage, even though I was actually playing somebody named Eric Roberts, that wasn't me. That was just...
So how are you different to him?
Well, I'm very quiet, I'm very laid back, I'm very private. He was very, gregarious and pompous and a drug addict. 50 years old, I'm still an animal.
When you first agreed to sign on to, let's start with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Did you realise you'd end up with this fan following that would pretty much last your entire life?
It might not last my entire life. I might do something to screw it up. You never know. You forget about it and you go back to normal life, and my cat's pregnant and my bloke, and you forget everything, and you come to something like this and you're like, whoa, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of people.
I'm wondering if there's one question that you'd like to satisfy for all the fans everywhere, to answer it once and for all.
I know one that I can never answer.
That'll do.
What's your favourite spell? And I'm like, just no idea. Like, as soon as that happens, I blank. That's Expelliarmus.
The great thing about Supernova is that it's proof that actors aren't like normal people. You and I finish doing a job and then we're done. These guys may have made a movie 10, 20 years ago, but the fans, they last forever.